Hi there, y'all. Well, as I said, excuse my head there. As I said, I'm going to do a live unmolding here of these butterscotch candies that I made tonight. This one, I was waiting for this big one here. This guy here. I'm going to save that for last though. So the first one I'm going to do is my 3-piece of my wife Phyllis. Let's see how that comes out here. Well, that came out nicely, I think. It mimics the scan exactly. The problem is I didn't spend a whole lot of time cleaning the scan and polishing it and all that. I should have done that. It would be much better, but I was just in a hurry to check out this method. And there's a difference in the quality of each of the mold cavities because each one's a different print. Boy, they sure unmolded nicely. Well, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I hope you can see that. Let me look up here and see if you can. Well, kind of. Okay. I'll try to stay down here where the action is. There we go. Yeah. And by the way, it's pretty tasty. We had a couple pieces. I had quite a bit, of course, because the batch makes a pound and a half. That's not bad. Of course, it's shiny because there's a lot of butter in this butterscotch. It's a scratch recipe that I got online. Amazing thing is, I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can get the kind of an effect of the, you can see the image in there, kind of. I'm hoping you can see that. Anyway, that was the first one. Now I'm going to do the second one here. This is another Phil's face. Yeah. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah, it's pretty nice, huh? I think. I'll do some close-up shots after here. I'm just trying to get the unmolding on video so you can see it. I promised I'd do that. So you're seeing these at the exact same time I am for the first time. I'm pretty impressed. Well, there we got a defect there. Yeah, it might do better with some clear hard candy. This butterscotch recipe got kind of frothy, and my candy thermometer, I'm not sure it's the greatest. I wasn't certain I reached hard crack. Yeah, it's set up pretty well. Okay, we have 6 Phil's faces. And let's see, I think this is another Phil's face here. These are just empty spray chalk lids. Boy, those pop out. Sure, they pop out really nice. Wow. Yeah, I'm certainly going to have to clean up my scans better and harden them up nice. I read one tip about doing your curing in water. Of course, there are a lot of reasons to do curing in water, and I've done it, but I didn't think of doing it this time. I think I'll do that next time. Next time I do one of these molds. And actually, I've got to order some more of this stuff. It's fantastic. I love it. this opens up so many ideas for me. I can't believe it. Let's see what this one is. This one, I think, is a duck. Yep, it's a doctor. Yeah, see, that was a nice recipe. It set up pretty nice. See that? Hardened up pretty well. Let's see. Actually, I should get some silicone brushes also. And that? Oh, his incomplete nose. Shoot, I was just going to say I should get some silicone brushes so that I can kind of push this stuff down in there when I'm pouring. Yeah, proved out the process. I can certainly make a food-safe mold from a resin print. I'm pretty impressed. There's the problem with that nose again. Boy, I can't get the nose down in there. Well, here's, I think this is a doctor also. Yep, this is that other pose. Yep. Now that one, well, there's a defect up there. So, yeah, I just got to get my pouring technique better. But the candies are delicious. I can tell you, I've already eaten several pieces. It's pretty good. And the nice thing is here, I've already got ideas about what to embed in here. You know, it's a little surprise. Now, here's the last one of these little chalk can molds. Spray can lid. Here we go. There's that one. A nice pose. Yeah, I certainly have to polish up my scans better. I mean, my prints. My photon mono does a pretty good job. And by the way, this filament that I used, this is, I mentioned some time earlier that I hadn't used this brand before. This is Sunlu. I've never tried their filament before. For some reason, whenever I would try to order it from Amazon, it'd say it wasn't available in my area. I don't know what the heck was up with that, but that's what they said. So this is my first chance to try one of their products, and so far I'm pretty pleased. It prints nice. It seems to be really nice and hard, and as you see, it produces a good food-safe silicone mold. And even these had some cure inhibition. These had some cure inhibition when I pulled them apart, and I have some photos and videos of that when I unmolded this. You know, when I took it out of the mold box, and they were sticky and not cured. So I put them in my dehydrator and left them for overnight, and they fully cured. So there you go. I mean, they don't have any odor. They're not sticky at all. You see, they work pretty well. Now, this is the last one. This is my big one. I spent a few hours cutting this, the plexiglass. You know, let me show you real quick what I did. I cut all these pieces. I cut all these pieces on my laser cutter. I went out there last night about midnight, or maybe earlier. I don't know. Maybe it was 10. I don't know what time it was. But cut up a big sheet of plexiglass, whatever the material is, some kind of plastic from a big screen TV. I had to make all these various pieces. I kept making simple math mistakes. So I had to cut it about 5 times to get my pieces correct, and I didn't allow enough space once or twice, so I had to enlarge all my dimensions, and Hey, but you know what? When I poured this right here, I had the exact amount, which I didn't calculate, I did it by eye. I had the exact amount for this, and I had let's see, I think I had this much left over. So I got this and this from the pour that I judged by eye to fill the volume there. Anyway, let's undo this. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. These just, I'll tell you, they just slip out of there. They just slip out of there. I think this pops right out. Boy. Say it just pops right up. You have to grab it. Okay. Now, to be honest with you, all that shininess, that might be the cooking spray that I sprayed in there, and it looks like I really don't need it with these silicone molds. So on the next go, I'm gonna, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make some clear hard candy. Not the butterscotch, but the hard candy, my regular batch that I make, not regularly, but I make it quite often. But I'll make a batch of that and display these heads in that stuff. While I wait for my chocolate, maybe I ordered some stuff to firm up my chocolate, make it easier to pour and to solidify better, and we'll see how that goes. My earlier attempts, I tried it with the vacuum forming. You know, I did a couple of these. Once I got past the wrinkle situation, I realized I could only get 3 heads on there of both styles, my wife's head and the doctor's head. But see, here's one with the wrinkles. Just too many wrinkles. I tried the ball bearings back there. Boy, that was a pain. I had to sit there for 10 minutes and pick out all those stinking ball bearings. That vacuum former works pretty well. Encapsulated about 200 ball bearings in there. Well, I'm going to pause for now and redo the camera here so I can give you a shot of these guys close up, and then we'll call it a night on the video. Okay, as I said, here's get some close-ups here of these guys. That's pretty good, huh? Okay. Well, as with all my projects, I'll keep working on it until I refine it to the point where I'm happy that I have it under control. I'm thinking of maybe some business opportunities here for the tourist trade. The only problem is it involves, you know, an in-person meeting to accomplish what you want to do here. Get the scan and be able to process it and make the mold and deliver it to a customer. But maybe that's something you guys want to do. Maybe you can do it in your area. But I'm going to sign out for now and get this processed so you can see it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye now.